Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how the people who chase money the hardest are usually the most miserable, and the people who don't even chase it somehow end up okay? It's weird, right? Everyone says be successful, get rich, grind. Nobody says be good human first. Well, I really believe something, and you might laugh at this, and you might click off, but for the real ones, I believe if you are a moral person, if you are genuinely good, God builds the road for you. Not fast, not easy, but right. Fast because He knows you're not ready for it. Not easy because He knows you need to learn something, but He will make it right for you. And I want to talk about that today. No money, no status, morals. The boring stuff nobody makes videos about, but somehow it decides everything. I want to talk to you guys about this video because I really am feeling it right now. Last night I couldn't sleep thinking about this all night, and I really need to get it out so someone can maybe relate and we can connect, because I know I'm not the only one who feels like this. Number one, being nice is not weakness, even if people treat it like it is. Somewhere along the way, being nice became being dumb. Like, if you are kind, people think, oh, he's soft, oh, he's easy. But let me tell you something. Being nice in a world that's rude takes more strength than being rude in a world that's already angry. It's easy to snap. It's easy to insult. It's easy to say something and just walk away. It's harder to pause and go, maybe they're hurting too. You ever notice this? The nicest people usually have the deepest scars. I'm not trying to sound like someone who's making a movie scene about something, but like, I really feel about it. They don't act good because life was easy. They act good because life was hard, and they don't want to pass that pain on. That's power. That's what God sees. I'm sure you might feel at the moment like you're just not getting back at them, but trust me, that's just the devil talking to you. Just trust God. One thing I also noticed is that your tongue can build or destroy your life. No one tells you this, but the way you talk decides how your life feels. A lot of people who talk trash, who are rude, who steal, are rich. Ask how their life is. They're miserable. Trust me. If your mouth is always negative, sarcastic, aggressive, or just disrespectful in general, your world starts feeling like that too. Soft tongue doesn't mean weak voice. It means controlled voice. You don't say everything you think. You choose what deserves air. You choose what deserves your energy to speak those things into existence. Everyone has bad thoughts. Bad thoughts doesn't mean you're a bad person. It's just what you decide on. Even the nicest person has had a thought about cursing or doing something bad, murdering someone. That's bad. The thing is, how you decide is what makes a person. I learned this the hard way. I used to say stuff as a joke, but it wasn't really a joke. It was frustration. A lot of people close to me had this. A lot of people close to my life suffered from this, from me specifically. My partner suffered a lot. My family. Stuff was very serious, and I decided to just make it worse by doing those stuff. And I really apologize to them to this day a lot, because I really don't want to be that bad guy. Words don't disappear. They sit on people. Because one sentence, it can either fix a relationship or ruin it, and you never know which one it will be. So now, and you should too, try to not to be perfect, but just try to speak things that you don't want to regret later. Because I'll be honest, usually, most of the time I do. And if you're watching this video, and if you're watching till about this point, you probably feel the same too. Another thing is that ego is the fastest way to stop growing. Ego is very sneaky. It doesn't say I'm arrogant. It just says I'm right. I don't need help. I already know. I'm a big victim of this. I passed my exams. I didn't pass 5 out of 6. I passed all of them because there was a typo in the files of the results. I passed them all, and now I'm thinking I'm unstoppable. I'm being rude to people. I'm saying, you don't know what I've been through, bro. Bro, it's just exams. It's just exams. Like, the moment you think you already know, you really stop learning. God can guide someone who thinks they're already the guide. Humility is not thinking you're nothing. It's knowing you're not everything. You ever meet someone who can't say, my bad? Scary. That is really scary, because I was one of them. Not because I'm strong, but because I was stuck. Because pride freezes you in the version that you learned nothing from. Just put it aside. It's for your own good, bro. Another thing is, being humble doesn't mean thinking low of yourself. Some people hear humble and think it means I'm trash. No, it means I'm grateful. It means I can say I worked hard without saying I'm better. That's what God loves. That's the difference between having God on your side and having the devil on your side. Being humble. There's a big difference in that. People with everything are usually bitter. I've seen people with nothing who were thankful, and people with everything who were bitter. Just disgusting. And guess which ones were happier? Humility is like the quiet confidence. You don't need to prove, guys. Neither to flex or to shout. Just walk. If they don't tend to understand, just walk away from them. If you realize they're not worth fighting for, walk away. Let me ask you a question. You see every single rich person, what do they have in common? They are depressed. Inside, they are very depressed. Don't be like them. One more thing I really struggle with is that I realize that morals protect you when nobody's watching. Because everybody acts good when people are watching. Every single bad person acts good. But morals show up when you're alone. When you could lie, when you could cheat, when you can take advantage, or when you can walk away from something that you're not supposed to walk away from. And no one would know, except you and God. And that's the scary part, because the real test of a character is what you do when there's no camera. So have some morals. Don't lie to everybody. Don't lie to yourself. Start with yourself. God will help you along the way, guys. The thing is, I also realized this thing. It might be a bit different, but believing in God's plan is easy when life is good. Let's be honest. Trusting God is easy when things work out. I passed my exams. God made this for me. You say God is great. I'm saying the same. But when nothing works, when you pray and still struggle, when you try and still fail, that's when belief becomes heavy. That's when you start thinking, did he forget me? Is God even real? Am I doing something wrong? Why everyone else but me? I felt that. I still feel that sometimes. And that is the part nobody talks about. So I want to expand on this a little bit. I am trying my best to be a better person for my faith. I'm trying to pray more often. I'm trying to pray more on time. But sometimes I just let go. I'm not perfect. I'm being honest. Sometimes I just let go. I'm really trying my best though. I really am. And when things hit the fan, when things are going awful in my life, even though I sometimes pray, I don't feel that much. And I tend to sometimes just leave it, just give up. When life is good, I'm like, oh, God is great. I don't ever say thank you to him. I don't pray to him when everything is good. And that's a big thing I'm trying to fix. 'Cause that's something very bad. You should too. One more thing is, when you don't understand God's plan, you learn patience. You have to force it sometimes. Because I realized something. Maybe God doesn't show us the plan because he knew we will mess it up. He knows we're not ready for it. Because we rush everything. Success, love, answers, healing, making it happen. God works slow. And slow builds deep. It builds roots. It builds character. It builds morals. Every single person you see who's rich, who made it very fast, are always arrogant. They don't know how to manage it. They don't have any morals. They're rude. Every single person who made it from scratch, ask them. They're the nicest people on the planet. Because the ones who were slow and were rude never made it. Never. Because if God gave you everything now and you're not ready for it, he knows you wouldn't survive it. You'd either lose it, waste it, or become someone you don't even recognize, someone you despise. But maybe delay is not denial. Learn the difference. It's just protection from God. Another thing is, being moral doesn't mean life will be easy. Let's kill the lie right off the bat. Being good does not mean no pain, no betrayal, no struggle. Because they build character. Sometimes it means more pain because you just care more, and God sees it and he will build you upon it. It also means you sleep with a clean heart. You don't carry guilt. You don't look back ashamed, and that peace is very rare. Those pains, those betrayals, those struggles will build you up as a person. Another thing is, the world rewards loud. God rewards clean. Know the difference, because the world rewards flexing, lying, stepping on people, shortcuts. God rewards patience, honesty, quiet effort, intention, and the ultimate reward, heaven. One is fast and one is forever. It's your choice to decide which road you want. Another thing is, success without morals feels empty. What's the point of winning if you lose yourself? Let's be honest. What's the point of money if you hate who you become? What's the point of power if nobody trusts you? I don't want a life that looks good but feels wrong. And you should too. I'm 100% sure that if you're watching up till this point, you're feeling the same, because everybody else has clicked off. Me and you want a life that feels right, even if it takes longer. I'm not perfect. I still get mad. I still doubt. I still struggle. I'd rather struggle with God than succeed without him. Let's be honest. The word success without God is just ticket straight to hell. You're just trading your life. You're trading your soul. You're trading heaven for this world, which is going to end one day. If you succeed without him, you're trading heaven for this. You're trading eternity for something that's just not your whole life, not your whole existence. Trust me, if you're struggling right now, if you don't see the plan, if you feel behind, maybe you're not late. Maybe you're just being built. You should know that. You should believe it with all of your heart. If this spoke to you, don't just scroll. Don't just go to the next video. Like the video so it reaches someone who's losing faith, someone who's losing belief. Subscribe if you're trying to build a life with meaning, not just money. And comment one word: patience. So I know I'm not alone in this. I know someone watched it the whole way. And I want to say thank you for real. You could have watched anything else. You chose this. And what tells me something about you? You're not lost. You're becoming someone who really will have a good life. Let's go, bro. You got it.